We arrived in Savannah, Georgia, and the park had a very southern feel driving in. The clubhouse was like a updated modern farmhouse. They gave us a site on the lake again that had a big sign saying the lake had alligators in it, so we opted for a different site near the water park. This park had pickleball courts, it has a lazy river, it has a splash pad, so we spent the remainder of the day enjoying the amenities here, and then we planned to go to downtown Savannah, Georgia the next day and explore. So this is downtown, very beautiful historic town. It was America's first planned city and Georgia's oldest city, so there was tons of history, but it was super hot this day. So just the walk from downtown to the ferry, we were so hot. But thankfully the ferry had air conditioning and you could just sit in there and enjoy the architecture, take in the whole city, all while riding it for free. This is just a glimpse of the downtown. They had tons of plaques telling about the history of Savannah, Georgia, which was super cool. After Savannah, it was just a short drive to the Georgia coast where we went to Tybee Island. Jake was hoping to catch some waves, but when we arrived, it was pouring down rain with thunder and lightning. Plus, the ocean was pretty flat, so we just walked around the pier, looked around, and then went into a few shops. But while we were in the shops, it started pouring down rain again, so we ran for the car because the lightning was getting pretty bad. You can see in this video a huge bolt of lightning. This was just a little part of it. We made it to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Our resort was about 20 minutes from the beach, so the first day we got there, we just checked the pool out. This resort is absolutely huge and so busy on the weekends. There was a full-on water park with water slides that we went down, and the boys hung out mostly at the water park the first day, going up and down the slides as many times as they could. This resort also has pickleball courts, has a bowling alley. That night there was a band that came and did live music. There's this huge turf area with fire pits, so we all hung out. Cooper was the star of the show with his dance moves, obviously. And fun fact, camping in the South, everyone has a golf cart, and I think it's because the campgrounds are just so huge, but we brought electric scooters, which came in clutch. The next day, we went and checked out Myrtle Beach. It was kind of overcast today, which was nice. It gave us some reprieve from the heat we've been experiencing at pretty much all of our stops, especially the beach locations have been so hot. So we found somewhere to set up for the day, and Jake was excited to get into the surf. This is our last stop at a beach, so he was pretty determined to catch some waves here. He immediately got in the water and tried to catch something, but the surf is pretty small. Unfortunately, he heard the whistle from the lifeguard and he had to come out, and the lifeguard explained to him that there's no surfing in front of any of the hotels. So you can't surf right in front. You actually have to travel a few miles down the beach to do any surfing. So that was a bummer. But the boys enjoyed the beach. They don't really care. As long as there's sand and waves, they're happy. The water was super warm though. It just was kind of dirty. This was our least favorite beach location, which was kind of disappointing because we've always heard really good things about Myrtle Beach, but it was just kind of dirty and busy. So we headed back to our resort and hung out by the fire pit, and the boys roughhouse like normal.